Good day, my friend. This is Reverend James Dixon, and I ask that you would give me 5 minutes. Today, our message comes from the 21st chapter of the Gospel according to John. In this story here, we see two characters that we have seen previously in our stories: the beloved disciple John, and the one who historically has been called Doubting Thomas. They were both there in the story, but the story is about Peter and his desire to go fishing. And these disciples, along with John and Thomas and others, decided to join him in the Sea of Tiberias. And remember that Peter was a professional fisherman. And at this time, this was a time that was taking place after the crucifixion and resurrection of the Lord Jesus. And the disciples were in turmoil at this time. And they were doing everything that they could do in order to keep themselves calm. There are some of you right now in the midst of this virus are doing everything you can to keep yourselves together, and I commend you on that. You're doing everything you can do to make sure that you are together, that you are staying together, that you are staying healthy, and I commend you for that, because that is so important. In this case, they went a-fishing. They went fishing and at night, and they decided that they were going to stay out there. But in staying out there and going out there all night long, unfortunately, they caught nothing. Disappointed, I'm sure, but they went back to the land, and as they were going back to the land, there appeared someone on the shore. And that person was Jesus. They didn't know who it was, but that person was Jesus. And Jesus made an inquiry to them and said, "Have you caught any fish?" They had not. They acknowledged they had not. So not only did he give them an inquiry, but now he gave them instruction. He said, well, put your net on the right side. And they did what he asked them to do. And when they followed what Jesus had told them to do, they were able to invoke a blessing of a net being full. Their net was so full that they were unable to even handle it properly. And it had to be handled an alternative way. But I thought about Jesus being on the shore. There's somebody right now, you've been going through a whole lot of stress, and somebody has given you a phone call, just inquiring about you, just seeing how you're doing. I want you to know, my friend, that's Jesus on the shore. And then there's somebody else you've talked to, and they've given you instructions, because I know it's happened to me, where they've given instructions on what vitamins to take during this time and what things that I should be doing during this time. Don't you know, my friend, that's Jesus on the shore. And whether it's someone that's done that for you or you've done that for someone else, I want you to know that this is a time that we should be a blessing to one another. And I just want to encourage you to be on the shore, stand on the shore of somebody's life, because literally you might be saving that person's life. And I want to encourage you to receive instruction from someone who's on the shore. because that could be a blessing to you. I want to say thank you for your listening, and thank you for giving me 5 minutes, and God bless.